Welcome back to Garden with Eve. Now today we're going to be transplanting our beautiful tomato seedlings. Look at these beauties. So what we've got, I'll just quickly show you. Here's one that you can see. These are called the seed leaves, and then these leaves here, you can just about see them, are called the true leaves. Now the true leaves are when I like to transplant my seedlings. Some people like to transplant them when they're a little bit smaller, some a little bit bigger. They do get a bit leggy. That means they get a little bit tall when they're grown indoors because they're screaming for daylight and there isn't enough at this time of year, but that's okay. I'm now going to show you exactly what we do so that these tomato plants grow strong root system. Okay, what you're going to need is either a pot like this, or I'm lucky enough to have cell trays. I've got a lot of tomato plants to grow, as I always do, so I use cell trays at this time of year because I don't actually have enough space for lots of pots. So what we need to do first of all is we need to fill it with some good quality compost. So what I've got here is some multi-purpose compost, but it's also got some perlite in it. And again, as I said to you before, you actually don't need to use the perlite. It just aids germination and helps the root system, and also a little bit of aeration. So we just fill that up quickly, like so. And I'm going to give it a little tap. Another little fill up. And then you're going to need some really, really special equipment. You're going to need either a pencil, or this is called a dibber. You don't have to have one of them, because as you can see, a pencil will do exactly the same thing. So what you need to do is I'm going to turn it around actually so we've got the bigger end. I'm going to turn it around. We're actually going to make a hole right to the very bottom of the cell tray because we want to bury a lot of this plant's stem. I'm just going to do a couple and I'll show you what we do. So we then get our plant, or our plants, our little seedlings, and we're going to very carefully take them out of their pot. So this is what I do. Some people will use the dibber and they will eke them out this way, and they will say, okay, there's a little seedling, and ideally you need to be holding it by its leaf, its seed leaf. As you can see, we've got a tiny little root there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to pop it in to our little hole that we've made. Just make sure it's there, and we're going to pop that in as far down as we can pop it without it actually burying the leaves. So as you can see, we've put a little bit more compost around it, and we bury it down, and you can come right up to these leaves here. Also guys, just to show you that I actually just take them out of the pot, so you can either do it the way I showed you with the dibber or a pencil, or you can take them out of the pot. And because the roots are still so small, they should be fine to just very carefully pull them apart. There you go, you can see the little tap root there. So that's how I do it. You can do it either way, but as you can see, I've got a lot of tomato plants to pot on. So guys, we are just going to show you how to do another one. So nice big deep hole, as I say. Then you're going to get your seedling. You see it's got a lovely little tap root there, and you're going to pop it in as deep as it will go, and then we're going to pop some compost around it. And as you can see, coming right up to those seed leaves. And the amazing thing with tomato plants, they have a great ability to actually grow roots all the way up the stem. So we will leave them in here for a little while, and then we'll pot them on again, and we will try and encourage some more. I'm just going to do one more. A lovely big deep hole. Pop your seedling in, being very careful not to damage the stem. Just pop it in, and there you go. Now I'm going to carry on, and then I'll show you what we have when I'm finished. So there you go, guys. We have potted on or transplanted some of these beautiful little tomato seedlings into their cell trays. As you can see, I've got one lot done here. I've got a lot more to go. It's another pot ready for me to do. And then just give them a water with a little watering can, or a trusty little water bottle, lemonade bottle. Pop some holes into the top like so, and then just give it a good water in, and then put them back into a nice warm area. You need it bright and warm, away from drafts. So if you've got a heated greenhouse, great. If not, pop them back on your windowsill, and then in another few weeks we will transplant them again and I'll show you what to do. Anyway, thanks for watching, take care and see you soon. Bye for now.